No, no, no. Not really. Do I want to see Canelo? Payday? Payday? You want payday? I know that. Versus Terence Crawford rematch? Absolutely not. In this video, I'm going to let you know why I don't want to see Canelo versus Crawford part 2. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, I seen Crawford did an interview. He's on his victory lap. He'll probably have a parade in Omaha or something. Congratulations to the man. Brilliant stuff. Sensational performance against Canelo Alvarez, which leads me to this topic. In one of these interviews, they were asking Bud, will he rematch Crawford? I think when he went to the NFL game and he was on the field, he was at the Las Vegas Raiders game. And he was like, he's open to whatever. He's open to a rematch, but he has to sit down with his team. That's the right answer to give. You had a hard camp and 12-round fight against a bigger guy. Did great. So take some time, mull it over. But me personally, I do not want to see a Canelo rematch. In fact, I really don't think I need to see Canelo fight ever again. I'm just being real with you. I don't. For what? He's done a lot. He's had some memorable nights. He's had some forgettable nights. It looks to be kind of over. If you're not beating a guy where you had a 9-year head start in the higher weight classes and you let Bud do what he did. Now, I do think the fight initially in the first couple of rounds, 4 rounds or so, was pretty competitive. But every single round was highly contested from Crawford. So even rounds like 1 or 2 where Canelo might have won one of those or 2, right? Bud was still doing great work in those rounds. And Canelo never really had too many standout rounds where it's like, man, this is a Canelo round all the way. So with that being said, they try to rob Bud on the scorecards because he started to pull away too crazy and he needed the 12th round to win. So more politics in boxing. The reason I haven't stressed it too much is the right man won. You'll usually see me complain more when the right person loses. That's when it offends me more because it's an injustice. The right man got the belts, so I didn't make a huge deal about it, even though it is wrong. But I don't want to see a rematch. Ego thoughts? I don't. Because I know enough about boxing to know when you have a more skilled fighter, right, which clearly is Bud Crawford, which I told you before the fight. I said Bud got more skills, more tricks up his sleeve, ambidextrous. He's more dynamic. Literally, this wasn't really a hard fight to predict. It was Bud is a better fighter, a better skilled fighter, but he's taking a risk in terms of the weight. Can he withstand a bigger punch from a bigger person without preparing for the division? And that question was answered early and often when he ate Canelo's hardest shots. So now that that's out the window, then skills definitely pay the bills. So a lot of people are like, yeah, I did it. And they're hype and hype. This really wasn't a super hard fight to predict. It was just a matter of like anybody who was picking Bud was basically saying, I'm picking Bud, but I got to see if he could take a power. People who were picking against Bud said, Bud's better, but can he take the power of Canelo? That was it. That was really the ultimate question. We got the answer on fight night, which I do not like to see rematches when they aren't needed. It's a waste of everybody's time. I understand. I already made a video about it. Canelo got a 2-fight deal remaining with the Saudis. They're kind of stuck. You owe Canelo whatever you guys agreed to, probably a lot of money, and his stock is all the way down. So I don't even know what he does. Like Hamza Shiraz, what does Canelo really get out of that? It's just a high risk fight. I mean, it could be a good fight for boxing fans, but I'm just talking about, I don't understand where Canelo even goes from here. If you're not beating a welterweight in your division where you had the head start, it's kind of over to me. But that's my opinion. You can say I'm being blunt about it, but that's how I truly feel. Bud got off on you. It looked like he was about to stop you. It looked like he was making you want to quit in round 11. He was really just saucing you up, catch and shoot, bow, bow, bow. He was getting off on Canelo, too crazy. So maybe if Canelo has some stronger rounds in the later half championship rounds, maybe. But Bud put it all together. And what I've seen in boxing is the more skilled guy, he's going to make even more adjustments. So Bud's going to be even more, if they rematch, he's going to be even more comfortable at the weight. He'll probably, everything, he's already got the camp out the way. He knows exactly how it feels. He's already done 12 rounds. Literally, there's nothing Canelo can really do to beat Bud except for try to knock him out. But you already tried to knock him out and it didn't work. So, yeah, you would have to, well, you could do whatever you want. You got to pick Bud, in my opinion, because guys who are skilled, Bud didn't even have to peak and go into some of the other tools he probably has. Like, he had to show some bite down in the Gamboa fight, bite down in the Mean Machine fight. He didn't really have to even show, like, too much of that. So I think Bud's horizon is just too crazy of what else he could probably pull out of his bag of tricks. Canelo pulled out all the stops, and he was throwing one punch, no jab. How are you going to correct all that in this little time? It just don't seem likely. So I don't even know that Canelo wants a rematch, but I'm telling you straight up, I don't really need to see it. And I don't think when we have a definitive winner, the crowd don't want it. So I don't think it'll do better numbers than this fight did because there's no reason for it. I like rematch when there's a upset and it's controversial or premature stoppage, some drama, controversy, stuff like that. None of the case in this particular fight. Congrats to Bud. Let me know what you think about a rematch. Streaming can be tough, which is why I use StreamYard. Click the link in the description for StreamYard, which is an awesome tool that enables you to set up your stream with ease of use. Get great results with live streaming. It's what I use. Stream to social media with ease with StreamYard. Live streaming is here to stay. Engage with your audience using StreamYard. Great way to reach out to your audience and connect. So you need a tool that can do that. If you're new to YouTube and you're struggling to get views, one tool I can provide to you is TubeBuddy. I've been on YouTube over 10 years. I use TubeBuddy daily to crank out videos just like this one that you're watching. Learn how the pros do it with TubeBuddy. YouTube receives a lot of traffic, which also means a lot of creators, a lot of people putting out content. So you need to learn the ropes so you know how to separate yourself, especially if you're new, but even if you're a pro, use TubeBuddy. The link is in the description. Get more views, more subscribers, and a higher click-through rate, so ultimately you can realize all of your online goals. Use my affiliate link in the description and grow your channel fast.